The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out.
Hey, Kevin. Giroux.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at center. And for the 76ers, they've got Howard. Green out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Curry in at the 2. Now here's Simmons. Harris outside. Outside Curry. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Giannis passes to Lopez. It's tipped. It's stolen by Harris. Curry on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. On the wing, Green. Outside for Curry. Pass to Harris. 4 on the clock. And slam dunk by Harris.
It's easy to forget about the athleticism of Harris until he dunks on your head, and he's happy to remind you of it on that play like that.
Holiday surveying the floor. On the wing, Giannis. Lopez outside. Outside Holiday. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Simmons. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And you see how comfortable Simmons is. I mean, he has the size and touch to be effective down there.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Now here's Middleton. Shot clock at 5. Over Green. Middleton can't get it to go. 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. That one drops for him.
Look, and you'll appreciate the hustle. Lopez showing real passion and beating everyone up the floor.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Holiday. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. Middleton dishes to Lopez. Puts up a 3. And Middleton the bucket on the assist from Lopez.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
And it's Simmons penetrating. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Good work there as it goes.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Simmons. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Now DiVincenzo. The dish to Lopez. Here's Middleton, and good as it just snugs right down through the net.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Simmons passes to Howard, and no good that time. Good D by Lopez. Milwaukee leading by 3. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Up again, and Antetokounmpo on the follow.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. Holiday against Simmons. And Zoe Antetokounmpo looking over it. And Lopez throws it down.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man. And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bucks lead by 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching.
For me, it comes with blocking.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers. Korkmaz is out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Maxey in at point guard. Reed is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. On the wing, Milton. Back to Scott. And it's Scott with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
That's a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. A junkyard dog. He worked so hard for the second chance opportunities.
Now, here's Maxey. An easy 2 points on the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up. Maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Now, here's Maxey. He's tightly guarded. Lays it up and banks it in. Maxey's got his second bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Middleton kicks it to Tucker. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 4 this quarter.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
A shot by Milton, no good. The Bucks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Middleton the pass to Portis. Back to Middleton. Hits the 3-point bomb. Now it's a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there. The layup missed. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Ball stolen. One-on-one here. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Reed. Harris comes in for Scott. Simmons checked in for Korkmaz. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Shake Milton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Simmons inside the line. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
Outside Holiday. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. His first shot coming late. Misses off the left iron. The 76ers lead. Here's Simmons. Got a hand on it. The pass to Howard. Harris up top. Right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Maxey. 35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, that's blocked. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, this is where Simmons does the most damage. I mean, he's an electrifying, dynamic transition player who torches defense.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. 11 seconds left to play in the first half. The Bucks working the ball around. Lopez passes to Connaughton, and they get it. It doesn't go for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They were always within striking distance.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. And it's Forbes in at the 3 spot.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Curry against Holiday. Lopez left side. Giannis inside. Guarded by Green. Pass to Forbes.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
And Simmons kicks to Curry. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Green up on top. Defended by DiVincenzo. Green dishes to Curry. The offensive rebound. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
Lopez against Howard. And the dunk by Giannis.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Reed is checked in for Howard. Tobias Harris comes in for Danny Green. And it's Korkmaz in for Ben Simmons. Milwaukee also making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. And Middleton subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Curry with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Reed against Antetokounmpo. And here is Harris. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. And Portis throws it down.
Man, you risk getting dunked on, posterized. I mean, if you let Portis get good positioning, don't be surprised.
Curry passes to Reed. Curry is inside. Working on Portis. Another shot. A nice shot by Reed. And the 76ers lead by 4.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
Middleton looking it over.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Dishes it to Tucker. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Some changes for Philadelphia. Scotty's checked in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey subbed in for Seth Curry. Outside, Scott. Pass to Milton. 9 feet out, and he comes up with the deuce. Now it's a 6-point 76ers lead. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Here is Forbes, defended by Milton. To the middle, here's Tucker. Some solid defense from Reed.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Korkmaz. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Reed kicks to Scott. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here is Forbes, defended by Milton. Forbes can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 8. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Scott. Pass to Korkmaz. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Middleton outside. Here is Forbes to stop the drought. It's off. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 8-point lead heading. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Harris. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Howard. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Puts it on the deck and takes it to the hoop. Simmons is one of the best at using the dribble to score.
Harris against Giannis. He dishes it to Lopez. Giannis right side. The pass to Connaughton. Down low. The kick out to Holiday. To the inside. And to Tacumbo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter. Just over a minute played. And Simmons slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also, at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
And Giannis throws it down.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Simmons can't get it to go.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Here's Giannis. Headshot off. Simmons with the defensive effort. Thybulle, the pass to Harris. Kicks it to Howard. Passes to Thybulle. Green deciding where to go with it. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Bucks trail by 7. Giannis with it. Now Green defending. And stolen by Simmons. Thybulle on the wing. Guarded by Holiday. Thybulle kicks to Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What about the speed and the muscle Simmons has? I mean, it makes defenders nervous, if you ask me. Such a difficult matchup.
The 76ers making a switch here. Curry's checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here, too. Tucker's checked in. Outside Holiday. Pass to Tucker. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Holiday. Fires high post. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Philadelphia leading by 8. Curry is inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. And the basket by Harris.
Catch a drink. Harris is a dead-eye shooter. He provides great spacing.
Now, here's Tucker, guarded by Harris. Lopez, no luck. 76ers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the 76ers.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ben Simmons.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Here's Brazdeikis, defended by Middleton.
And as a defender, Middleton can suffocate you with his length. Nice stop there.
Pass to Maxey. Joe. But they recover it. Here's Reed. And the miss. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Some good company. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for... Hi, and welcome, everyone, here on 2K DH.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. Young pass to Capella. To the middle. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's Middleton penetrating. Holiday finds Middleton. Giannis outside. And he gets it to go. We got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Now here's Middleton after Clint Capella's miss. Young passes to Capella. Count that bucket.
Sheer power there from Capella. Not an easy guy to contain when he's going up with the shot.
And here's Middleton. Lopez. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo has really learned how to get himself to the foul line. It's one of the easiest ways to score the ball. He gets to the stripe at a higher clip with each passing year.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Antetokounmpo shines it in.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
A slow start for Atlanta in this one, trailing by 5. Young outside. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now here's Middleton. Not a lot of room. Lopez, no luck.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Milwaukee making a switch. Forbes check in.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
Outside Williams. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Forbes. From deep. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Williams against DiVincenzo. Williams passes to Okongwu. And the rejection by Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. Count it.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
Now here's Williams. And the layup is good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And that one's good by Giannis.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Tipped away. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the Bucks with possession here. It's a three-point game. Knocked loose. Gallinari with the steal. With one on the clock.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. We've got Williams. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Snell in at the two spot. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Giannis with it. He's got 12. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Van Connaughton. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Bogdanovich. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. Forbes the pass to Portis. Back to Forbes. To the paint. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got the lead. Back up to 5 now for the Bucks. Great talkers over the years. Trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
And Young kicks to Collins. There's the pass to Capella. Antetokounmpo on the double team. Collins wide open. He fires. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Well, I tell you what, Clint Capella does a really good job of playing with such energy and effort, particularly on the glass. And because of that, he can hurt you on the boards.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 1:58 left in the first half. And Capella sends it back.
This is the real strength of Capella's game. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
The Hawks trail by 5. Young taking his time here. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 10 points in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Middleton on the wing. 1:19 left to play here in the half. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Young. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot. And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another destroy.
The Bucks have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
It's good. 14 points for him.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Middleton outside. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
You know, he started slow, but now in the 2nd quarter, he's finding his groove.
Young outside. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And this is Young at his very best. Once he gets a few to fall, boy, watch out.
The Bucks have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the 2nd quarter. Pretty good offense. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lopez. Inside. Just 4 to shoot. Good on the shot. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Able to just go right over the top. I mean, the big man, Lopez, doing work.
Good if it goes. No good on the last second attempt there. And a close game so far. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed it was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points. That's all for now.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points and close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Antetokounmpo is out there with Portis. Then it's Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates. And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Here's Young. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And Young, here we go. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
the wing, Giannis. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off from giving the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Tony Snell comes in for Hutter. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Down low. Here's Snell. He can't hit that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And Holiday, here we go. Yep, that one goes. Holiday's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Williams dishes to Okongwu. Lays it up off the glass. Okongwu's now got his second basket.
And don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
And Holiday kicks to Forbes. Here's Nwora. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Bucks. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on and on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Count the basket. Williams has got 8 points.
Sliding his way inside. Williams taking advantage of that late reaction by the defense.
Middleton against Bogdanovic, and it's blocked. Williams scanning the floor. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. The kick out to Williams. Here's Okongwu. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now Middleton, 7 points in the game. Floats one up. The shot off that time. There's Williams with the 3, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. And it's Young in at the 1. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Basket counts.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
DiVincenzo against Young. Now here's Lopez. Middleton with it, guarded by Hunter. Middleton can't get it to go. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. Herter passes to Capella. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Trae Young.
2 shots.
That's good from Brook Lopez.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the three-point line.
A different look for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Holiday in for Chris Middleton.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Young's shot is good.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Giannis against Collins. And here is Antetokounmpo. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Well, they've also really been down in with their jump shot. I mean, they have not missed much from mid-range today.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday finds Portis and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it goes down 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Young. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Giannis with it to the inside. The kick out to Holiday. Here's Giannis. A putback. They shoot again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Holiday against Young. Capella kicks to Young. Shot clock at 6. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And the dunk by Capella.
So good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Giannis outside. From 13, rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Then for the Hawks, Alinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Young passes to Capella and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. There's Giannis to the middle. There's Portis. The kick out to Holiday. Passes it to Giannis. Holiday with it. Young's there. And Capella sends it back. Young in the corner. 24 seconds left in the game. Snell from outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis inside. He's against Young. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. It's in!
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. All right, David, great job. Thanks. The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their... And with tip-off.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, D.A. Thanks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Maxey. Tobias Harris is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot. And for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the 1 spot.
I mean, you see the shoulders there, right? You got to respect the strength that he has on the inside. The D has no choice but to foul him when he's in that deep.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Young with the ball. Kicks it to Collins. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Simmons. 5 to shoot. Collins against Howard.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Maxey passes to Harris. To the left wing. To the paint. Here's Howard. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Howard establishing some confidence now down low. Just get him the ball and let him take care of business.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Capella kicks to Young. Makes it off the glass.
Such a precise player. When Young notices those kind of openings, he definitely is looking to attack.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Maxey passes to Milton. He dishes it to Howard. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Howard's got 5.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here is Young. It's Collins with the drive. Dishes it to Capella. Knocked away. Simmons looking it over. 2 points. That one goes.
And loves to operate around the rim. Simmons' tall frame helps him to beat defenders.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Here's Milton. Now the pass to Maxey. Back to Milton. Collins against Simmons. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Maxey. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Young dishes to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Collins finds Capella. Back to Collins. Over Simmons. Capella trying to free himself up. Here's Collins. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's where John Collins sets up shots down in the paint. Quick and athletic. Able to corral the miss.
Simmons passes to Maxey. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Howard. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
I don't know how many times even Dwight Howard feels the contact down there, but it happens often. He converts despite it.
Young looking around. He kicks it to Collins. In the corner, Herter with it. Passes it to Young. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Young's got 6 points.
Well, that's Trae Young working right up to the buzzer, but knows the clock and finds a way to bail the team out.
Here's Simmons. The dish now to Howard. Back to Simmons. Pass to Milton. He feeds it to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
And here's Young. He has 6. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 8.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers lead by 3. And And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Green. Curry is out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Scott, and it's Reed in at the 5. Curry kicks to Reed. Back to Curry. And he commits the intentional foul. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. Terrific play.
3 terrific hits, you're right. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. Feeds it to Reed. Green, the pass to Curry. Beyond the arc. Gallinari with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
He dishes it to Williams. Lets the 3 fly. Out to Gallinari. Outside Williams. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. And it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Curry is inside. He's guarded by Williams. Reed dishes to Curry. Back to Reed. Looking to end the run. And the dunk by Reed.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
3-pointer, Snell. That shot off, and Philadelphia the other way now. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Curry with it. Williams picks him up. And there's the pass to Korkmaz. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's Snell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside, Bogdanovich. Kicks to Williams. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Green. Pass to Snell. Williams against Curry. Williams, that's good.
Lou Williams is so patient about getting to spots on the floor where he knows he can score from. He becomes a master of the mid-range.
Curry is inside, working on Williams.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Snell finds Gallinari. To the inside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Over Green. And that one hits back iron. The 76ers trail by 4. Left side, Scott. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside Williams. Takes it from 10. Yes, that goes in. Williams has got the lead back up to 4 now for the Hawks.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Simmons with it, and Young picks him up defensively. 7-foot shot, and Simmons with the nice bucket inside. Simmons got 6 points. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, here is Young. He's got 8. And Capella with the basket on the assist by Young. Capella's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Maxey. And he converts the layup.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Young outside. And he hits the buzzer beater. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back from the... Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 10 points and 1 assist. And that...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center position. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. And Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Here's Young, and it's sent back by Howard. Simmons finds Milton. Now, here's Maxey. For the tie, here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
I like how hard he's working on the glass. A strong big man who is excellent at coming up with second chance opportunities.
Young pass to Herter. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Passes it to Hunter. Capella, and it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
Outside for Simmons. Dishes to Harris. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, it's good signs.
Young drives in, and it's sent back by Howard. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. So for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. And the 76ers also making a change. Eibel's checked in. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Some changes for Philadelphia. Danny Green, he's checked in for Harris. And Curry subbed in for Shake Milton. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
They kick it out to Green. Howard, the pass to Green. Over Hunter, and it's Green. Missing. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now Williams. 8 points for him. And stolen by Thibault. Pass pass to Green. 1:46 left in the third quarter of the game. Bible with the ball. Count that bucket. And the 76ers lead by 4.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Williams inside. He's guarded by Howard. Capella against Curry. And Seth Curry is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. Then for the 76ers, Reedy's checked in for Howard. Scott comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's Korkmaz in for Matisse Thybulle.
Bogdanovic, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair. And you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
And Curry, here we go, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
51 seconds left in the third. Williams with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Bogdanovic, no luck. The 76ers leading by 4. On the wing, Green. He kicks it to Curry. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Reed's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Williams dishes to Okongwu. The kick out to Williams. Another shot. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 76ers ahead. They lead by 6. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so, in the game for the 76ers, Tobias Harris is out there with Howard. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Maxey. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Young pass to Collins. Back to Young. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
A big man, John Collins, seeing the court that time.
The 76ers leading by 6. And here's Maxey. Now the pass to Milton. To the middle. Here's Howard. Rebound by the Hawks.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Here's Young. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's sent back by Howard. Maxey passes to Milton. Launches a 3. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Young's shot is good.
You just can't take Trae Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots will help him get into a rhythm.
Pass to Maxey. Inside. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Over Collins. Good work there as it goes.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. To the paint. Herter passes to Collins. And the layup's good off the glass.
The big man coming through. Collins delivering. That's the big fella.
The 76ers leading by 4. Passes it to Maxey. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for John Collins. Okongwu comes in for Gallinari. Tony Snell's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Williams in for Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
1:49 left to play in the final quarter. Williams looking around. To the inside. Okongwu. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Young's checked in for Atlanta. The 76ers leading by 6. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside, Simmons. The feed to Reed. Outside for Simmons. Here's Buzz Davis. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Outside Williams. Pass to Capella. 54 seconds left in the fourth. Williams passes to Okongwu. Doesn't go for him. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Curry against Young. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Reed against Capella. There's the pass to Okongwu. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And Young kicks to Williams. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Mike Scott.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Joe defended by Young. And the shot goes in. And the 76ers lead by 10.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So it's the 76ers winning.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the 76ers taking on the Bucks. For Philadelphia, the goal is to get better each and every time they take the... Welcome, everyone. Thanks for... And they're dealing with 2 injuries. One of their stars is out. No doubt that'll have an impact on the game.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Maxey out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Howard. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Now Holiday. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts it on the deck and takes it to the hoop. Simmons is one of the best at using the dribble to score.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. It's all about Antetokounmpo. That's tipped. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Moving it up. And that one's good. Maxey.
Improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 4-point game.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And it's in there.
The main area of expertise for Lopez, I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to cash in from there.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Now, here's Maxey. Howard finds Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
And C-Web, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
The 76ers have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Passes to Howard. On the wing, Milton. Guarded by Holiday. And Howard with the stuff.
You allow Howard to get in close, he's going to punch that ticket.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 4. Middleton outside. Back to Giannis. And stolen by Harris. And now Philadelphia on the break. And Simmons slams it in.
Demonstrating how fast he is. Simmons enjoys going up to hammer home that alley-oop.
Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. 1:33 left here in the first quarter. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Now the 76ers on the break. And Simmons slams it in.
This is why you must get Simmons out the paint, because he's fantastic when it comes to dunking.
Middleton outside. Feeds to Lopez. On the pass to Middleton. Some solid defense from Harris.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. And there's the call on Hull. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Connaughton passes to Portis. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Philadelphia leading by 8. Left side Curry. Pass to Korkmaz. The feed to Reed. Scott inside. Guarded by Tucker. Here's Reed. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Connaughton. Green with the block.
Oh, look. Blocking shots is one of Green's sneak attributes. His exceptional sense of time.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be...
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Scott is out there with Korkmaz. Then it's Curry. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Green in at the 3. And the 76ers making a change here. Reed's checked in.
And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Forbes. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get ahead in his face next time.
Curry's shot is good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bucks trail by 11. Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Philadelphia leading by 11. Simmons finds Milton. Back to Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I mean, what you can appreciate about Simmons is his all-around game. I mean, he can score, he can pass, I mean, he can rebound, but he does it all at an efficient rate.
You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. Simmons against Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Holiday with the 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside for Simmons. Hilton the pass to Simmons. Pass to Howard. The 76ers need to get off a shot. For 3, Harris, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. 1:53 left in the first half of basketball. Giannis dishes to Lopez, and it's sent back by Howard. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just want it more right now. You gotta love the hustle.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
16 feet away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Here's Philadelphia. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
Pass to Portis. 52 seconds left to play in the first half. And Portis throws it down.
And you risk getting dunked on, posterized. I mean, if you let Portis get good positioning, don't be surprised.
Curry passes to Reed. Here's Korkmaz. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's Curry with the drive.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Middleton against Green.
Still scoreless. You wonder if it's starting to get to him.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. Junkyard dog. He worked so hard for the second chance opportunities.
On its way from Curry for 2. That one wide left.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And so it's Philadelphia.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to eat. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points and that'll do it.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Maxey. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And the 76ers lead by 15. Holiday with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. To the middle. Lopez passes to Holiday. Here's Harris. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Catch and drain. Harris is a dead-eye shooter. He provides great space.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Giannis against Simmons.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
But they'll get another chance. The pass to Maxey. Down low. And Howard slams it home.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Middleton on the wing. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Feeds it to Lopez. And foul on the shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Brook Lopez.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Maxey passes to Harris.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's DiVincenzo. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. The Bucks making a switch here. Forbes checked in. And then for Philadelphia, Matisse Thybulle comes in for Maxey. And it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton. Antetokounmpo kicks to Forbes. Lopez with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Clock at 2 to end the run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
I like seeing Lopez play with aggression. I mean, this in turn forces the D's hand.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's Green in for Tobias Harris. Pass to Scott. Back to Curry. Over Holiday. The shot by Curry, no good. Bucks trail by 19. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Count it. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
Outstanding focus from the big man. Lopez, he's accepting the punishment, but muscling through.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Reedy's checked in for Philadelphia. And the shot is good. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. And none of it feels like an exaggeration. No question he got bumped on that shot.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And both free throws good for Curry. 56 seconds left to play in the third. Here is Forbes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Middleton, and he lays it straight in.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
Curry attacking. He feeds it to Reed. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Reed's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Oh, they must ramp up the effort level, the intensity level. They're making it too easy for him out there.
Got a piece of it. Portis, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Portis has got 6.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Right side Curry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And both free throws good for Curry. 11 seconds left to play in the third. Reed with the steal. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Seth Curry is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Howard. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 spot. Howard, the pass to Simmons. That one goes. Just count it. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Holiday against Curry. Portis trying to free himself. Holiday gets the bucket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The 76ers leading by 19 points. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
First free throw is good. A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Chris Middleton. Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Giannis inside. Simmons is there. Lopez with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. Lopez dishes to Antetokounmpo. Tries again. And Lopez with a nice bucket inside.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Curry passes to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Antetokounmpo against Simmons. That one goes in.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now, here's Maxey, defended by DiVincenzo. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Harris outside. Three-pointer. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First one falls for him. And Philadelphia making a change here. Milton's checked in. And so he hits both. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Kicks it to Howard. Harris up top. Goes up on the high post. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Well, I tell you what, Harris is a solid mid-range shooter. And he feels comfortable from there.
Giannis outside. Inside. Pass to DiVincenzo. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
Now look at the fearlessness. It comes into play when we talk about Simmons. He's a force inside.
At the line for the 76ers, Ben Simmons.
That's good from Simmons. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. And Simmons drops them both. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Passes it to Forbes. Over Maxey. And the Bucks miss again.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ben Simmons.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
Milton on top. Now the dish to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. Just a total team effort.
Here is Forbes. Middleton outside. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Maxey passes to Howard. Out to Harris. Back to Howard. 4 on the shot clock. Up and in on the layup.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
Middleton for 3. Connects from three-point range.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. And they've got a few injuries on their bench, less options, but you'd think not too big of an impact for them.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. And for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the point. Now, here is Young, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Collins passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
With the assist.
Collins against Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Herter. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
A nice option on the break. We know Herter can shoot it, but he also has the size to attack the rim.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. No good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Pass to Herter. Young against DiVincenzo. Count that one.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
So it's the Hawks now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Young dishes to Capella. And the rejection by Giannis. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Pass to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Now, here is Young. To the middle. To the paint. Stolen by Holiday. They're running. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Young passes to Herter. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Capella dishes to Young. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
You people see the floor as well as Trey. If you're open, he'll find you.
Now here's DiVincenzo. The kick out to Antetokounmpo.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
On up the court. That one drops for him. Capella's got 6.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Giannis. Good work defensively by Capella.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Kicks it out to Collins. The pass to Herter. Pocket 6. Capella. It's good on the putback.
And you look at it, 8 of the last 10 points they've given up here coming in transition.
Now Middleton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Here's Young. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Giannis against Collins. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. And another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Collins.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Williams scanning the floor. Out to the right wing. Okongwu kicks to Williams. The rebound by the Bucks.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we...
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's Atlanta up 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta.
I like to stay locked in to the game and focus.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Williams. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. To the left side wing. Snell from outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Portis with it. Williams picks him up. The shot's good from Forbes.
This is his bread and butter. Hard to find a young player better than Forbes at shooting off the catch.
Williams inside, defended by Portis. Milwaukee in the lead. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Look at the leaping ability of Tony Snell. Gets up over the defense and slams it in.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to Forbes. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Hawks, and that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Chris Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Drew Holiday in for Pat Connaughton.
Using the pick to create space, something Lou does exceptionally well.
Williams against Holiday. It's Portis atop the key. The shot by Middleton, wide open, kept alive. Nice shot by Portis.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Williams dishes to Okongwu. To the left wing. 3-pointer, Snell. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Snell's got 5 points now in the quarter. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this team.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. Hunter comes in for Bogdanovich. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Young is subbed in for Williams. In the corner, Huerter with it. And he's good on the 3-ball. Huerter's got 5.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
And Portis throws it down.
This is what they want to see. Portis finishing strong inside, making his presence felt.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Tucker, the pass to Middleton. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Young inside, guarded by Tucker. Here's Herter. 5 points in the game. Pulls up on the wing. Hits some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good. Young's got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Middleton for three. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Collins checked in for Okongwu. A putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella. 10 points for him.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Giannis dishes to Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. Thanks for joining us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Here's Herter, guarded by Holiday. Hawks passing it around. Young, banked in off the glass. Young's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Atlanta.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Young with the steal. Collins against Holiday. Right side, Collins. Young against Giannis. From 11 feet away, Young's shot is good. Young's got 15 points.
I mean, he's young, but the game just looks like it's slowed down for Trae. Knows exactly where to get his shots.
Middleton for three. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Young passes to Capella. Young outside. Jacks up a 3. That shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
The 3. Offensive rebound. It's Young on the wing. Stolen by Holiday. And here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop. All going up court. And Giannis throws it down.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Passes to Hunter. Outside Collins. Herter passes to Capella. Shot clock at 5. Young with no one around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1 3, and that was in the first half.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Young passes to Herter. Back to Young. Fires for three. Again, Young missing.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And stolen by Hunter. Capella goes in. Pass to Herter. Now, here is Young. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. It's good.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
1:19 left to play in the third. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And stolen by Okongwu. Outside Williams. In the corner, Snell with it. Back to Williams. In the corner, Snell with it. And it's off from three-point range. Bucks trail by 11. Back to Tucker. Pass to Portis. For three, Middleton. But they get it back. To the wing on the left. From past the arc. Rebound collected by Snell.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
It's Okongwu, top of the key. Snell, that's good. Snell's got 7.
Tony Snell gives you plenty of size out of the backcourt. Doesn't always attack inside as much as he could.
Here's Middleton, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Atlanta looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Gallinari is out there with Hunter. Then it's John Collins. Then it's Williams. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 spot. Middleton can't get it to go.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Knocked away. Outside, Bogdanovich. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And the Hawks lead by 19. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Bogdanovich. A three for DiVincenzo. Nailed from three-point land. DiVincenzo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Williams. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Hawks making a change here. Snell's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Drew Holiday in for Chris Middleton. Back to Holiday. Gallinari with the steal. Collins up top. Lopez covering, and Collins gets double-teamed. Over to the wing, takes a three. Snell, no good.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Connaughton. Gallinari covering, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Collins. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Middleton's checked in. Williams passes to Capella. The kick out to Williams. The pass to Snell. Three-pointer. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Bucks trail by 18. It's deflected. Shot's good by Middleton.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Williams against Holiday. In the corner, Snell with it for three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight, and so they foul intentionally. Trae Young, he's checked in for Atlanta. Middleton for three. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Snell, defended by Middleton. Snell kicks to Young. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Gallinari dishes to Young. Clock at 4. From downtown. The shot misses. And Milwaukee the other way now.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Atlanta.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to DiVincenzo. Off target with his three. Holiday against Bogdanovich. Young outside. Can they get it? And the three ball is good. And the Hawks lead by 17.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. The three for DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Atlanta Hawks, a shot from earlier on, arriving.
Hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D8. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
They say misery loves company, and both teams now suffering with injuries. But in the end, it balances out.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at center, locking down the middle. And for Philadelphia, we've got Ben Simmons. Howard is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Curry. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Young after Ben Simmons' miss. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Young. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick and roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
Here's Young after the Sixers pick up 2. Now, here's Capella. Right wing, Curry with the steal. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. In the corner, Simmons with it. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Off the left rim and out.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
The pass to Capella. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Collins finds Young. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It's just never easy trying to guard Young without fouling. He is great at finding ways to create these calls.
And so Young nails them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. he's going to cash in more than not.
Simmons against Collins. Simmons passes to Howard. Outside for Simmons. And they double up Simmons. No one near Curry as he lets it go. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
He's gaining more and more confidence over time from deep. Seth Curry proving he's got touch from out there.
Simmons against Young. And no good. Simmons with the defensive effort. The 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside for Curry. No good with the triple.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch. Simmons putting his outstanding athleticism to use on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who knows exactly how to carve up the defense.
Here's Herter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And stolen by Simmons. Howard kicks to Harris. Offline with his three. The Hawks trail it. Capella, the pass to Herter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And stolen by Simmons. Jumps up. And Simmons slams it in.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
And Young, here we go. Count it, good. Young's got 6 points.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. In the corner, it's Harris. Puts it up. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
You know, you can't allow Harris to get comfortable there now, guys. I mean, once he gets the positioning he wants, you're toast.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here is Capella. Young inside. Simmons is there. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Capella.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
Here's Simmons. Oh, that was terrific.
Good. And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
And still a close game as some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
We've got Reed. Actually out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Green, and it's Scott in at the power forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Williams.
Love the decision making here. I mean, Sweet Lou knows he can beat his guy to the spot and then takes it strong.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Offensive rebound, Reed. Over to the left wing. Maxey passes to Reed. To the inside. A second chance effort. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Snell. No points in the game yet for him. Okongwu dishes to Snell. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Williams with the ball. Now Green defending. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Molinari passes to Okongwu. It's blocked. Now here's Maxey. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Here's Scott, and the layup is good. Scott's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Williams. He feeds it to Okongwu. Williams passes to Okongwu. Stolen. Scott with the ball. Williams picks him up. Now here's Milton. He's tightly guarded. Here's Reed, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And some changes here for the 76ers. Harris is checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Young's checked in for Williams. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach. Tries it from 9.
A shot off that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. The 76ers leading by 7. Scott the pass to Thybulle. Now Simmons defended by Young. Simmons against Young. Inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Reed's got his second bucket.
Well, I tell you what, I love the unselfishness of Ben Simmons. This guy delights in setting up his teammates, and if they're open, they get the ball.
It's stolen by Harris. Here's Thybulle. And that one is good. And it's an 11-point 76ers lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Hey, Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
Hawks making a switch here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Tony Snell.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Young passes to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Simmons.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Green's checked in. Pass to Curry. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Young outside. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 8 points, 2 assists. And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the point guard position. Young dishes to Capella, and the layup's good off the glass.
Sheer power there from Capella. Not an easy guy to contain when he's going up with the shot.
The 76ers leading by 15. And here's Maxey. Pass to Reed. And that one's good. Maxey.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Young inside. He's got 8, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Mike Scott. Curry's checked in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Williams is checked in.
Boy, that's a great effort from Simmons, guys. He might have point guard skills, and he's got plenty of those, but he can bang inside, too.
And Young kicks to Collins. To the middle. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Over Harris. Pass to Young. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in. Young's got 12 in the game.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively. Hard to close off the lane.
Harris, right side. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
Curry, the basket good off the assist from Simmons. He's got 5.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunities.
Snell, the pass to Gallinari. On the wing, Williams. 5 on the clock. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Curry. The 76ers leading by 15. Back to Harris. A 3 ball. Curry can't get it to go.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Williams passes to Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Kevin Herter comes in for Tony Snell. The Hawks trail by 15, and the dunk by Capella.
And, you know, Capella is so strong that you really got to wrap him up if you're going to commit the foul on him.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. For Atlanta, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Maxey passes to Reed. Here's Maxey. Back to Reed. With the teardrop. The drive by Scott. That one no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Williams with the ball. Herder passes to Capella. And a missed layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The pass to Maxey. Back to Milton. No one near him. It's rebounded by Herder.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Reed with the steal. Pass to Milton. Right side Scott. He kicks to Reed. Here's Korkmaz. He's guarded by Williams. Korkmaz passes to Reed, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Five seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 1 second left, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit.
Venom.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then there's Howard. And it's Brosdakis in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. The Hawks trail by 13. Young passes to Herder. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Curry. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Curry's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Philadelphia. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also the ball hawking, the way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking it down.
Back to Simmons. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
A precision pass with Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Young outside. Collins passes to Young. Collins against Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
The 76ers making a switch here. Korkmaz is checked in.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's good from long range.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Young is double. Back to Capella. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Yeah, with great recognition, awareness, and body control, Simmons can get up for blocks.
Down low. Here's Howard. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Young finds Collins. Back to Young. There's the three. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. This one for three. Rebounded by Howard. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Count it.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Hunter, the pass to Capella, and the foul called on Korkmaz. That'll be his second foul of the game. Molinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Simmons against Young. Kicks it to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. And that time, also a missed shot.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ben Simmons.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Back to Howard.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Young taking his time here. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Just a bright, young offensive talent. Young isn't shy about forcing the action. Takes a lot of trips to the line.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
From deep three-point range, misses. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was into